I'm Simon Lance, the Managing Director for Hays in Greater China, and happy to share with you some of the insights and trends that we've observed across our region in the last few months. As the first region to really experience the disruption, we are also now the first region to start to emerge and resume business, and that places us uniquely to comment on some of the trends that may apply to countries and organisations around the rest of the world. Firstly, and no surprises, the rapid adoption of digital and remote working technology is really transforming hiring practices and business models. We've seen for the first time ever our clients being willing to completely digitalise the recruitment, hiring and onboarding process, with employees beginning their new careers completely remotely and doing so very effectively. I think that will be a permanent change in many companies' mix of recruitment process and hiring practices. Looking at business models, and we're seeing a lot of companies now embrace that disruption and look for the innovative changes that they can introduce to their own working practices and business models. And we're seeing some companies take quite an optimistic picture of the future, particularly if they're exposed to some of these high-tech sectors. So for us, we're seeing very strong resilience in a lot of those disciplines: digital technology, internet, e-commerce, digital marketing, life sciences, healthcare, pharmaceutical, all looking busier than they were pre-coronavirus. Obviously, a lot of sectors are struggling at the moment, and the trend there seems to be organisations that have strong cash flow first, and second are able to take an investment look at China for the future and see that their global operations really need investment and growth in China still, despite the challenges presented by coronavirus. Lastly, I would say one interesting trend has been the appetite for Chinese nationals living overseas to now wish to return to China, where they see lifestyle or career opportunities perhaps preferential to other locations around the world. And that is unleashing a huge wave of top talent that organisations could tap into here for their operations in China. So for me, I take an optimistic picture of the future for China. I think the domestic economy here and the opportunities that creates position it very well for multinational or local Chinese enterprise. And my advice would be to invest in your operations in China, obviously through talent.